Hello everyone, Eric Watson here, freelance writer, player of games, writer of words, recorder of videos, and a tabletop role-playing aficionado. Welcome to Patreon D&D, where Platinum Mobile patrons and I get together to play Dungeons & Dragons via Discord and Roll20. These sessions are entirely supported by patrons of patreon.com/roguewatson. Patrons also get exclusive access to private videos, custom 5e content, and participate in monthly DM roundtables, and these patron D&D games. These games are not live streamed, but are recorded for your viewing pleasure. You can watch more D&D session reviews and crafting streams on the channel, read recaps at roguewatson.com, and listen to all these shows with the Rogue Watson podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts. You can join our official Discord server with invite in the description below. Our music is by Kevin MacLeod, and our amazing original character art was done by Jimmy McClure. Welcome to Chapter 6, Episode 7 of our Empire of the Ghouls campaign, designed by Richard Green and published by Kobold Press. For this final, super-sized session, I am joined by players Brandon, playing Bahn Mi, the Kobold Bard College of Whispers.
Hey there.
CT playing Rye, the Shadow Fae Black Powder Sorcerer.
Hello.
Dory playing Io, the gearforged Circle of the Moon Druid.
Hello.
Genocider playing Kovac, the ratfolk Dawnblade Rogue.
Hello.
Jason playing Zaberi, the human Battlemaster Fighter/Wizard.
Howdy.
John playing Torben, the bearfolk Ancestral Guardian Barbarian.
Hi there.
Which I think you might have taken Fighter also. I don't.
Yes.
Okay. Barbarian/Fighter. Marcus playing Davros, the dwarf Geomancer Wizard.
Hey.
Morgan playing Millie, the human Way of the Kensei Monk.
Hello.
And Stan playing Alaric, the dhampir Death Domain Cleric/Bard.
Greetings.
Previously on Empire of the Ghouls. In the warrens beneath the city, the party utilized their talents and skills to avoid beggar ghouls and find the hidden entrance into the Bone Cathedral. They emerged into an empty morgue-like preparation room and heard voices from a commanding officer in a nearby hall. They opened the door to find the duplicitous Dharakul general locking the temple for the upcoming ritual. She summoned a giant hand and smashed through the doorway while Zaberi charged into the hall and was quickly surrounded by armed Dharakul. Alaric's cleric powers sent half the guards scurrying back out the front door, and a quick call to their ally ensured they wouldn't be bothered from outside the temple. After defeating their foes, the party had two paths that lie deeper into the temple. They opted for the bloated path, leading to a hallway of stained blood, a bloated ghoul, and two more armed guards. Millie and Zaberi rushed the guards, leaving Bahn and Alaric to safely battle from a distance. The door at the end of the hall was locked, but a side hallway led to several smaller rooms, including an empty jail cell and the high priest's personal quarters. The priest's room contained a treasure chest next to a sleeping purple worm hatchling. Millie quietly opened the chest, unleashing a nasty trap and waking up the worm. The party quickly put it down, healed up, and helped themselves to a treasure trove of loot, including the key they needed to unlock the inner sanctum and hopefully stop the ritual and save the Krakovan noble. So we start off, we've got Zaberi, Millie, Bahn, and Alaric facing the door to this deep portion of the temple.
Is it supposed to be really dark in here?
No, just open your eyes.
You should have some amount of...
It's bottom right.
Oh, sorry, do I need to...
Yeah, if you
No,
shift click
no,
us.
There you go, sorry.
Okay.
Now, some of you can't see because you're not here yet, but don't panic.
It's never
Anybody
when
good
the
with
TMs
doors?
is
Because I am
quiet.
not. I mean, I can kick doors, but
Who's got the
Um,
key?
you, Millie?
Millie emptied the chest.
Millie's going to look through her purse and she's going to eventually find a key at the bottom of it and she's going to try it in the door, but not open it yet. I figure it unlocks, and then she's going to step back and she's going to power up her tattoo before they open the door.
It does unlock the door.
Alaric will drop ghoul form and go into emissary.
Okay, dropping the
Ghoul
disguises.
disguise. I want them to see death when it comes to them in its true form.
Okay.
Vaughn opens the door.
I was almost.
The door opens onto a wide balcony overlooking the inner sanctum to the south. I'm actually going to kind of cutscene you guys into so you can see the room a little better. Forgive me. I'll move these guys back slightly as a recompense. The door opens onto a wide balcony overlooking the inner sanctum to the south. The walls, pillars, and the high domed ceiling are decorated with thousands of skulls and bones covering every inch of the stone. Huge, hollowed-out skulls that once belonged to giants hang on the southwestern wall and burn with green flame, illuminating the room with a sickly glow. An imperial-dressed noble Dhampir in fine robes clutches the banister, shouting, "On with it, Radomir! It must be done tonight!" A young Dhampir in a powdered wig stands next to him possessively, and they're flanked by half a dozen guards. In the large sanctum, an armored acolyte shoves Archduke Avgost into an iron cage as it swings out over a pit of hissing pale worms. Near a giant statue of Vardazane is the most outlandishly dressed Dhampir priest you've ever seen, with a hooded face and a crown of lit candles. He holds a staff with a tiny caged purple worm inside. "Great hunger god," the high priest intones, "forgive us our impertinence. The ritual shall commence. We offer you the cherished blood of Krakovan nobility." Another armored attendant grabs a winch and begins lowering the Duke just as he looks up and yells out, "Hey, it's about bloody time! Get me out of here!" The Duke whirls around and mutters, "Damn it, they're already here." He draws his rapier with the easy practice of a veteran swordsman. "I don't know how you've made it this far, but your journey ends here. Destroy them! The ritual must not be interrupted." I would like the four of you right now to roll initiative, please.
I was expecting friends.
We'll get there.
I think we're outnumbered.
Now you got this.
Oh, it's gonna be no problem. I rolled higher than 5 on initiative. I'm still last.
It's going to be a good day.
Oh, not quite. Holy shit. Jeez, Murphy. That's officially the longest turn order I've ever seen.
3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, I think I got everybody on the first try. Look at that. Plus you, plus you, plus you.
Got it. Got it.
Nailed
Nice.
it.
The session counts now.
Yep.
Is the recording on?
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Okay, just checking. Well, there was that one time.
There was that one time.
Shots fired.
I know. Yeah, so you see, well, some of you can see, this is a very, very large chamber. You are on a balcony. It's about 10 feet high, and then you're looking down at this huge temple area, and then there's a recessed pit in the middle of it with a pit of worms. In fact, we have art of that if you've been reading the recaps. The artist rendition is pretty close, except for the fact that for some reason it shows a picture of the Duke hanging by manacles, whereas the story description is in like an like a Iron Maiden. What do they call those?
Gibbet.
Gibbet. Thank you. Yeah, the swinging cages. He's in one of those. So, but the pit of worms and stuff is definitely true. And there's a bunch of armored. Most of you recognize these ghouls that are kind of the dark clerics on the lower end, and they definitely look to target those of you up here. Actually, I don't know if you're within 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That one's got to get closer to use the Hungering Strike on Zaberi. You see the shadowy jaws come out like a xenomorph, just try to fire its jaws at you from 30 feet away. I need a Constitution saving throw for 18 necrotic damage. You only take 9. Bahn, I believe you still have your shield thing up, right?
The armor of glass? No, I think it's gone.
No? Oh, okay. I don't know what is that.
Yeah,
the icon?
we took too many short rest. That is the Derrickle fever, I think, for me.
Okay. That's right. So I don't know if we told everybody about that, but he got bit last session, I think, and he's been hiding it like a classic zombie movie situation.
I will just step forward and stab the first one. And say, stop! Did it go?
Did not.
29 to hit. I will add my Psychic Blades. So 32.
Oh boy. All right, 32. First guard is looking pretty messed up.
I have a bonus action. I'm going to go ahead and do it too. And I'm going to sneer at him. I curl my lip in disgust. He's got to succeed on a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
It fails.
It was a noble effort, I think. 14.
Not with the Psychic Blades.
Okay. 5 psychic damage. You threw
I
an
think it says
insult.
plus my spellcasting ability, so it should be plus 5.
Also,
It doesn't roll that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
This next one will gleefully run up and attack. And these soldiers don't bother carrying weapons because they know their basic ghoul claws are just as effective. So they try to rake at you with said claws that I just hyped up with a 23 to hit.
Bond, yes.
Sorry, you, Bahn, yeah.
Yeah.
For 17 slashing damage.
Okay.
And
save. Yeah, con save.
Millie's going to use Sentinel to make an attack on that ghoul because she has a 15-foot reach with her claw, Eldritch Claw tattoo.
okay.
I'm
So she
paralyzed.
is going to just do a quick punch. And she's going to add one key point to bring that up to a 16.
Okay, 16 will hit. By the way, I'm changing all their ghoul paralyzing to only be a single turn and not a repeat save.
14 damage on that.
Okay. But since
Also
you...
gonna. Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, since you're paralyzed, that means advantage on the next attack, I think.
Yeah.
See if we can kill Bahn right away. No, I cannot hit. Rolled a 2 and a 4.
Sorry, a second. I wanted to do something in
Go
there.
ahead.
I wanted to reaction intercept on the damage.
Okay. On the
it's-
earlier one?
Yeah, the first one. So D10 plus prop bonus. 6. That's her efficiency bonus. 3, 4,
Something like that.
4. So
Four.
I saved 10 damage on Bahn.
That might save his life. Although that bite did miss. This ghoul is just going to fire a crossbow. Just fire into the crowd. Of course, it's going to be Bahn.
Bring it on.
I still miss terribly. Bahn again. And I still wow, you're paralyzed is like
But it
really
sounds
hard
like
to
the
hit
Tin
for
Man.
some reason.
You're stuck.
Let's see. We've got another servant down here, and this one is. Let's see. Are you within 60? Let's see if we can yell at. Let's yell at Zaberi. Let's try to cast the command spell targeting Zaberi, which is a wisdom save. DC
So I'll see you guys later.
13.
Yeah.
And they're
look at
going to
that.
say to...
Never mind.
Wait, say it is on your turn. Oh, no, you made the save. Nice. Okay. This ghoul, who's right next to Bahn, will attack Bahn, who's paralyzed. 21 is going to hit.
Mm-hmm.
For 19. Jeez.
Okay.
Does 17 hit?
No.
Nice.
18's AC.
All right, Zaberi.
First thing I do is just like turn her head back to Alaric and be like, anytime. That'd be great. And then I'll wander around. Oh, sorry. Which one of these two ghouls is taking all the damage? One or two?
Choose the
Number
one to hit.
yeah, number 2.
Okay. Wiggle. Oh, no. Okay. Never mind. Get some owl action in there. And then start wailing on this guy. Are they wearing armor? I can't remember if these guys are armored.
Yes.
24 to hit.
Yes.
20 damage.
Okay.
And again, let's take our chances.
This one's looking pretty bad.
10.
Ooh,
Boo.
10 would not.
Okay, back end. Let's just go regular. Oh no. Alright. Wait, on the roll 20. 21 to hit. Or, oh. Don't ignore the Great Weapon Master, so just 12.
12. Okay. That one's looking pretty messed up.
Ah! Okay. All I got.
Alaric, as you feel you have taken on the countenance of the, what'd you call it, the emissary?
The emissary.
You feel the
Emissary of Ortho.
you feel the oppressive weight of this temple like bearing down on you, threatening to snuff you out and bringing out some kind of the worst parts of you. And the locket containing the holy robes of Sister Adeline burns red hot, and it splits open, and the piece of fabric leaps out in front of you and catches on fire. And as it does so, a female voice whispers into your ear, "Son of Krakova, do not give in to rage or despair. Even vengeance is a dark path. But as an avenging angel, your cause is righteous and just. You carry a nation upon your shoulders. Carry them with pride, with promise, and with humility." Alaric, you see radiant wings sprout from your back. And the words continue. "And always remember, you are not alone." As those last words ring out, the flames from the fabric grow into a large circular portal radiating with energy, and out of that portal drop several familiar faces, allies, and party members.
Holy shit!
Welcome to the party, Pat.
Avengers Assemble.
Yep, I don't have a good spot, so we're just gonna put you all right here. That's where the portal ended up.
Friends and children of Krakova. To me.
You see the Duke yelling out, "What magic is this?"
The magic of friendship.
So, Alaric, you have lost the Holy Robes of Sister Adeline. They no longer exist, but you have gained Radiant Wings, at least as far as you know for now, that give you a fly speed equal to your walking speed.
That's an upgrade. Okay.
All of you, because of this event, receive a point of inspiration.
It's almost like we might need it.
And all of you, the rest of you, can obviously roll initiative.
Hey, DM, I totally forgot. I have my oil goo on, and I hit twice. Can I roll 4d6?
Sure.
Okay. Get all my crap out of the way. Come on. Oh. Is he dead?
Yes. I think we're going to count that as a retroactive death right there. It took a second for the ghoul paint oil to enter the bloodstream.
It was like, ow.
Are we all set? Ready?
Yes, now it is. You can still take your turn.
Okay. Just making sure we're all good. Taking a quick look. Can I tell if there's any magic or anything on this gibbet that the Archduke is currently being housed in?
Not with the naked eye. You can't tell that there's magic on it.
Okay. How about from here?
Okay, charging for. Do you have detect magic on? Is that what you're asking?
No, I'm flying in. I'm just trying to get closer to see if I can see it.
Okay.
See if there's any runes or anything from that distance.
You do not see any obvious magic involving the cage itself. The worms below look like you've seen a lot of depictions of purple worm stuff everywhere. It's been the whole motif. It's the mascot of the Hunger cult, and you imagine these are all like just really creepy purple worm hatchlings down here. Bad news. But otherwise, you don't notice anything particularly magical about any of these various things.
Okay. I will. Do I do it now or not? That's the question. I will call out and do a command undead. They will be rolling at disadvantage because I'm in emissary form, and the command is genuflect, which means face down on the floor.
Alright, all undead creatures within range must make a wisdom saving throw or fall at command in its next turn. DC 18. Alright.
DC 19 because of the amulet.
Oh, okay. +1.
Yep.
I should pop these windows out. Alright. Wisdom save.
At disadvantage.
Trying to see if those get advantage. I don't think they do. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And those would be at disadvantage, so those 19s need to roll again.
Oh, that's right. You just told me disadvantage. What's the disadvantage for?
I'm in emissary form, so all wisdom-based spells get at disadvantage. I can put it in chat again if you want to see it.
So 1 was that, 2 was that, 3 was that. So when I do 6 more. So 1 and 2 fail. I can start at disadvantage, actually. So 4, 5, 6. There we go. Oh, disadvantage was well, I only would have done it. Alright, I think only one of those guys doesn't get affected. Well, I'll do these in a second. And then the top ones.
Oh, and on the looking at the gibbet, I do have True Sight, by the way.
Okay. You can definitely see that there's no shenanigans going on. It looks like a normal mechanical cage.
Okay.
Real cool. Disadvantage. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Odds are one of them makes the save. Oh wait, I need to do her. That's disadvantage wisdom. Do him. Disadvantage wisdom. Alright, both the boss type guys will use legendary resistance, but otherwise 5 out of 6 of both the different kind of tokens failed, so they are touching the ground. Actually, I've rolled too many times. You guys killed one of them, I forgot. So disregard the last 18-10. One makes a save, so 3 is down. When the new people rolled initiative, did it automatically put you in the right order, or no?
They're at the bottom. It needs to be reordered.
Okay, that's what I was afraid of.
And I can't tell if my token did not get added or not. It looks like it might be underneath the Dory. I can't tell.
You might have to refresh your roll 20. I've got yours to the right of Dory.
No, token on the token in the turn order.
Oh. That I do not see. Do you remember the number you rolled? Or you rolled again.
15.16. Okay.
You'll have to roll it again, and then you can either put it in manually
Oh my goodness, what am I doing?
or just re-roll it.
We rolled the exact same, so that's why.
Are you clicking on your guy before you roll?
Of course.
Now I am.
All right, so the first time, yes.
Always.
Second time, no. Third time, yes.
Always. Click, click, click. All right. So that was Alaric's turn, I take it.
Bonus action, I will yell out to Bahn, "You are not allowed to die until I say so," and give him inspiration, or give him bardic inspiration.
Cool.
And that would be my turn.
CT, if you click on your initiative, you can change it back to what you originally rolled.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay. What's the best way to just? Because I want to keep the current initiative, but make sure those of you that are coming up get it as well. So I'm gonna reorder it and skip it back down to 12. It might be the easiest thing to do.
Didn't you roll a 15.16 out of 10?
Yeah, but the second one was the 10-16. Doesn't matter.
All right, Radomir, the High Priest, will yell, screeching at you, Alaric. No! Blasphemer! And will attempt to... Terrible things can I do?
He's the candle head.
He's the Candlehead. Yeah, I've got a... There we go. Somewhat picture. But he's in that other picture, too. That one that... the big one. 10-foot radius. I don't want to do that one. He's just going to fire
like a
necrotic bolt at Alaric, if he can.
Will that happen to be a magic spell he's doing?
It would be a magic spell he's doing.
Ah. Davros says, not today.
Motherfuckers all have reactions. Ooh, and we want to use the new 2024 counterspell rules, which we play with in this one, which is that the creature that casts spell, the creature makes a con save on a failed. So you forced me to make a con save.
Okay.
The 16 misses regardless.
Which I fail. I think, assuming your DC is...
Oh yeah, it's an 18 DC.
Yeah. Davros.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he probably falls out that
Nice
portal.
timing.
You know, he's probably cooking something for everybody, trying to get to everybody on the boat. It's like, hey, yeah, look at this. Oh. Wait, no magic. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. All right. So yeah, there's a lot of undead stuff going on around here. He is going to go ahead and amplify lay field concentration. Essentially, it's going to turn the leg energy in the area from strong to titanic for all of his spells. And because that is, well, there's no point to channel the ley line on top of that. So that's his action. Doesn't really have a decent bonus action to do. He sees there's a ghoul in front of him that is genuflecting as hard as it can.
So hard.
Now, where can he go that wouldn't have people? Actually, no, I think there's bad guys everywhere, so he's just gonna kind of like smush himself up against the wall, you know, probably as best as he can. And look around and say, okay, yeah, we gotta fight here, guys. Let's get this party started. And that's gonna be his turn.
All right, Mr. Rye.
Alright, Rye is going to cast Conjure Feyhound to put my little dog wolf thing on the map. Rye's Hound of Knights.
Yes, we have
Oh.
that. We have
Is that the right size?
Little hell puppy.
Is that the right size?
You tell me. I don't know how big of a hound is it to me. If it's dire wolf, then I think that's about the right size. It's been a while since we've seen the hound.
It's a large monstrosity.
Yeah, checks out.
Alright. Does he attack now, or does he get his their initiative? Concentration, blah blah blah, price by my side, blah blah blah. You can put it in any see within range, 60 feet.
He gets his own initiative.
It goes on my turn.
Now has his own
Just
initiative.
roll initiative.
Oh, alright. There we go. The token is selected. And I'm going to hit initiative. Alright, so he goes later.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Giant flaming hound appears down there.
In a room full of bones.
Yep. All right, so these guys just
Easily
have to genuflecting, so they're prone essentially.
They are prone and they stay prone.
So these guys will very embarrassingly crawl.
They go prone and then they end their turn.
Oh, they end their turn.
Mm-hmm. So
Oh, this will go quickly. Boom, boom. I think I forgot to. Yeah,
I think all but one of those should be. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot to put the other ones in here. That one, and that one. Is down, is down. The Duke. is not a fan of this. But I gave Alaric rings, so I can't quite reach him very easily. So we will.
I didn't hit the ground either. I'm still up.
Yeah, yeah. You mentioned you were flying.
Mhm.
He will charge forward and find the biggest person, which is definitely Torben. And first, he's going to activate his frightful presence. He basically is a dragon.
Wow.
Each creature must within 60 feet, which I think is basically the room.
Yeah.
Must give me a wisdom save or become frightened of the Duke. So everybody give me a wisdom save.
I don't feel like I want to burn my
Yes,
inspiration on
16.
this.
God.
Dory, no.
Look at these saves.
Oh, Io, no.
I'm at past 2 wisdom saves already. This is ridiculous.
Now, it's not the fear effect, it's just the frightened condition. But, yeah, that means, disadvantage as long as the source of the fear and you can't move closer. But for some of you, at least, you've got the Duke right in your face, so. After he does that, he is going to unleash his rapier strikes, and we're going to target Torben first. If we can hit 26. That's what I like to see out of the boss.
That'll get through.
Let's do 7 piercing and 12 necrotic. And let's do it again. How about a 20?
That'll still make it.
For 11 piercing and 14 necrotic. And then he's going to zoom in for the bite attack. Ooh, you love to see it. Gets that bear meat. For 13 piercing and 16 necrotic. And you get to make a con save against Dhampir Fever.
73 damage.
Nice.
That actually... I managed to take about half my hit points.
Nice.
I do believe the saying is, that's a lot of damage.
That's a big deal roll. Alright. As a bonus action... Now, do these ghouls, they still have their reactions? Because he can use his bonus action to have another ghoul use their reaction to make a melee attack with advantage. Although they're prone, so I guess it would just be canceled out.
Right.
So we'll have just number 3 attack Rye. Which is this one. Just a regular claw attack. So 21 hit Rye.
Sure does.
For 17 slashing damage and a con save to avoid being paralyzed.
Alright.
That's right, you're a sorcerer with a +8 con save. And he's yelling at his troops, get up, you fools! Millie.
Okay, so I have a couple questions. You said something about a staff with a worm in it. Who had the staff with the worm?
Candlehead guy down here, the high priest.
Oh, never mind then.
Lovely.
She is going to just run this way. Let's see, 5. Let me get over here. That's 5, and then she's going to run down on the wall here. So 10, 15, back up here, 20. And she is going to quickly... Oh, wait, I forgot. She is using Stillness of Mind to not be frightened anymore.
I should have clarified. Who all actually missed the save for that? Okay, if you could put a little mark on your token to help remember that you're still suffering from the frightened condition.
Yeah.
I just used Stillness of Mind for my action, so I still have my bonus action. So she is going to use Flurry of Blows to hit this guy, number 2, first. She misses, but she didn't care about
He is
hitting
prone,
him.
so you do have advantage.
He's prone. Yeah.
Oh, I have advantage. Fuck that then. I'm gonna do another one. So much better. 11 does not hit, so let's see, that's 5, 10, 15, 20,
rolled a 1 and a 2.
25. She's going to get back up here and up to here, and for her other flurry of blows, she is going to attack the leader guy with a disarm attack. She's going to try to disarm him. And there's a 22. It's a contested strength or agility, dexterity check.
Okay. Against a 22, is that
I
what
can,
works?
yeah, against a 22.
Okay. Not even close.
Okay, and then she's going to pick up his dropped weapon and toss it into the pit of worms.
Give me a... I'm not going to let you toss into the pit, actually, because you already spent your action, didn't you, to get rid of the stillness?
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'll
Okay,
let you
then
pick
she
it up
just,
as a free action, but
kind-
not to toss it, even though that should be like the same thing, but...
Or she just kicks it away from him, like,
Okay.
when it drops out of his hand.
All right, all right.
And then she's going to use a little bit more of her movement. See, she's going to go back down this way, and then she's going to jump down here. So, do prone creatures get opportunity attacks?
I assume they still have their reactions. But you got mobility, right?
Okay. Yeah, but she didn't attack these two up here, just the guy on the stairs. Oh, so...
Okay, this one I know used his reaction
think the
because
two-
of the Duke's thing, so...
Oh, then she just jumps down here and... Fuck it, she has another... She can get right here,
She
so
can
she's
still
going
use
to be
hers,
backing
though.
up Alaric. Yeah, so...
Alright, she's gonna try to take a swipe at you.
She'll take that opportunity attack.
Come on, paralyze. Nope. That should have been a disadvantage too, I think.
Perfect.
Alright, still kneeling down. And then at some point, this guy's gonna use a legendary action. The Duke is... And he is going to target... Let's see. This guy's... Well, he's still looking at Torben as being the biggest guy. He's going to target you, Torben. And force you to make a DC 16 Charisma save or be charmed by him.
My God.
I don't know why I'm picking on John so much right now.
I'm just the barbarian.
Welcome back.
That's right. Barbarian is the best target to like wrest control of.
Is that something that is a spell that's being cast?
Yeah.
Wow! It is technically not a spell, it's just an ability that the Duke has, but the Barbarian actually makes the friggin' Charisma save. Very nice. Alright, so that was just his legendary action, so it is still your turn, Torben.
All right. Well, that's definitely going to send him into a rage. All right. So, and I think, I mean, what barbarians do, we're going to smash or slash. So Torben is going to fly into a rage and come out swinging.
I imagine he was trying to like whisper, like you're hearing like whisperings in your mind about the shadows and enemies around you when he tried to charm you.
All right. So 24 damage.
What? Oh, that's the oil.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would affect him, right?
Yes, for sure.
And then again.
Again.
Oh my. Guess not.
Look at these natty ones y'all have been dropping in here. You've got the summoning sickness from getting teleported.
Yep. All right, that will do it for me.
Alright, these guys are still on the ground, recovering. This one is still up. The only one that made it, and we'll look over at Alaric and attempt to use that hungering Jaws ability to force you, that's terrible damage, to make a con saving throw.
I've got 30 hit points left. 15's not terrible damage.
It is on a 66, I'll tell you that. I would not be pleased.
Alaric made a con save.
Dang, you sure did. You do take half the damage, though. So you take 7.
You tried not to.
You have to make a con save for the
Yep, sure do.
command.
Yep.
Also, these guys get through any resistance.
And make
2 in
that
a
con
row.
save. Yep.
Wow, nice.
Hot dice, hot dice.
Kovac.
Kovac is wearing one of those conical like party hats when he comes in. Oh, what the hell? and
Was this for one of your 13 kids' birthday parties?
Yeah, that's why I've been gone so long. It's all their birthdays are like 2 weeks apart, and there's 30 of them. So, all right, I'm gonna stab this one next to Torben.
But of course, you still carry your blade to a children's birthday party, so thankfully you're well armed.
I assume that hits.
Yeah, it does hit. Yes, sorry. Dear Lord. 38.
And then I'm gonna do a radiant beam.
21. I only vaguely remember. Yeah, this is the. Is this a new ability or the old ability?
Yeah, it's old. I'll click on it, but I think this one has disadvantage.
Don't it like
'cause of
chain
my
to other
frightened.
people?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna roll one more time because I think I had disadvantage.
Okay. Oh yeah, because you're frightened.
Because of yeah.
Perfectly fine.
Okay, I still hit. I'm just gonna hit.
Although if you
this
have disadvantage,
lady,
you still get sneak attack.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Because I have advantage.
Oh, just because of allies.
From pack tactics.
Okay.
Okay, so this is gonna go at the lady right behind the Duke.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. It's just 11.
Okay. The ghouls definitely don't like that. He locked eyes to you. He's like, ah.
That's it.
Okay. So, oh yeah, this guy hadn't done it yet. He's still down. All right, I forgot. I need to add. There's a layer action, and also at the
Do I
end
get to reroll the save? Sorry.
yes. Those of you that are frightened to reroll the save.
We also have to move the Hellhound to before Bahn.
Yeah, his dog is going to go just before me. But after the lair action.
I see. Oh my gosh, why can I not move it up? There it goes. All right, yeah, we'll do the lair action. But actually, at the end of the round, Alaric, you see this. The rest of you hear this. You hear the Duke cry out, and you can see that the cage is like half in where the worms are, and the worms are straight up eating at the Duke. 'Duke. So he is taking damage, and he takes some damage at the end of the round. And then on the layer action, he will target Alaric, because you've definitely drawn yourself into a big target. And as a layer action, try to have you overtaken by ravenous hunger, Alaric, forcing another Constitution saving throw. DC 16.
Which one is triggering the lair actions? Is it the one?
It's the High Priest
down by the Hellhound?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. The High Priest, this is his home, his house. You are muted, Stan.
Classic Alaric saving throw.
They're back.
Yep. Hey, I made 2 in a row. You can only push your luck so long.
Mm-hmm.
So I do take half damage on necrotic.
Okay.
So 5 points of necrotic damage. And you said DC what? 16? I did fail it by 5 or more.
You're also stunned.
Yep. Which
And
means I
you
lose
fail by
concentration.
5 or more, yes. Each ally within 10 feet must succeed on the save or also be stunned. Which is Millie, I think.
Is he in the air, though?
Yes.
His
So
spirit all be
D&D doesn't do geometry. It's just the squares.
What? It's C squared. That's 100.
I'm feeling, what's the opposite of generous? I'm going to make you roll it. Vindictive.
Okay, that sounds fine.
As Alaric comes crashing to the floor.
This is our time down here.
All right, you withstand it.
Do I take D6 falling damage too?
Yeah, we'll have you roll. We'll just do 1d6. So you weren't that high up in the air. The angel falls to the ground. The angel, he says that. I have brought your avatar low. This is the realm of the Hunger God. All right, Rise Hound is next.
Which I've named Flame. Okay, so he is going to Fire Breath.
Okay, I want your damage dice.
Towards the dude.
What?
The big dude, I assume.
Yeah, the dude there in the current head, as he's been
Conehead.
named.
Hey, deck save. Okay.
You get the guy behind him too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, that's helpful. Just barely. That's still half damage is 20 damage? Jeez.
I'm sorry?
I'd like to lodge a complaint. Alright, that back one takes 40 damage, and then Radomir takes 20 fire damage. Now screeching about there being a giant dog here. Who summoned this in my house?
And that's it for him. Yeah.
Alright, so Bahn, I mentioned the paralyzing effect only happens for a turn, but I guess it would now be your next turn, correct?
Okay. Yes. Are we saying that I'm still paralyzed for this turn and then
For this
the
turn
next
and then it wears off, correct?
Okay.
I don't want any effects to last longer than that.
Then I'm going to remove this and then say cool turn. Right?
That's a free action. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks.
This ghoul.
You can also cry as a free action.
I'll allow it. Yeah. This ghoul will turn to Zaberi though, and try to claw at you with a 22 to hit. Every time I look at the webcams, it literally takes me a few seconds to like find the person I'm addressing.
Yeah, it's like a work meeting
It's
for me.
fucking
I'm like,
wild. 10 slashing.
okay. One thing, sorry, multiple things going on here. That's bad.
And a Constitution
And?
save, please.
Oh. No. I refuse.
You can fail. You can choose to fail.
Oh my god.
Soundbite for that. Oh, that's
That's why it does work into these. How long does this work? 1 minute. Screw that noise. Rerolling.
Where's the
Inspiration. Come on. That's better.
it's down here. Okay.
Yeah, never
we
mind.
got it. There it is.
Choose to fail.
No. It took me forever to find that. All right. Yep. You made it with inspiration. And then the bite is definitely not going to hit.
Stop.
Alright, these guys stopping down. They're all spending their half their movement to stand up. Well, I guess one at a time. Alright, this guy. Davros is in the face. Let's punch him in the face with, or no, claw him. Is it the Imperium? Yeah, this one. Alright. 19 wizard.
Shield, get up.
Alright, what's the new AC with the shield?
It goes from 16 to 21.
Go on. Roll's been on fire. That's gonna be a bite attack.
All right, so that's 8. And I gotta make a con check for the concentration. Okay, he's still maintaining his spell.
Alright, let's start going. 2, 3, 4. This one's gonna approach Alaric on the ground. With my servant. Attempt to attack with the mace to the face. About a.
He has advantage.
I think 24 will hit anyway.
Yep.
And then a
You could
bite.
crit.
Oh, sorry, he just said advantage. Still can't bite.
12 points of damage for that.
That one is dead. Go to Io.
Okay, so Io also drops through the portal and seems to be in a meditative state as she comes through, opens her eyes, and looks around, instinctively reaches out both of her hands and sends a guiding bolt at the person who seems to be large and in charge down there.
Okay.
I just lost my entire screen. I don't know what happened to the map. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Plunged
Everything
in
went
darkness.
black. Let's see. And then I'm going to upcast that to we'll go second level on that. I'm assuming a 13 is going to miss.
13 is not going to hit. It slams into the statue behind him. You do have inspiration if you wanted to use it for that.
Yeah, why not? Why not? I just hit it again. I'll just replenish my spell slot that it uses. Worse. Way worse. Oh, whatever. Okay, and I can't really move because I'm frightened, and anywhere I move would be considered closer, correct?
If you move the same distance from him, I'd be fine with that. You're already as close as you can be to him, mechanically. I think.
Yeah. I can't really get around.
You can also move through Rye, technically.
Yeah, but then he'll get an attack on me.
Maybe.
I mean, if that's what you're looking for. No, I'm gonna hold there, and then you said we can re-roll the wisdom at the end of our turn.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh wait, can I have done that?
In theory, you could move to here
Yes.
without opportunity of attack and still have more space.
I'm assuming a 26 saves.
Yes.
Okay. I'm no longer frightened.
It's a 16. So Bahn makes it too.
Okay.
Awesome. Thanks.
Okay. Cool.
You don't scare me.
Not anymore. All right, Zaberi.
Okay. I go for regular attack on this guy here without bird help yet. Let's go freaking normal. Oh yeah, really?
16 does hit.
Good. Oh, it does. Oh, it didn't minus. Yeah, okay, that's fair. So let's go 9 damage, and then I'm gonna and 1 spirity die, and then try and grapple the target as a bonus action. So make a athletics or whatever you want to make as a defense.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna be a 20 plus my spirity die. So 27.
19.
Okay. I got him grappled. And what I want to do is I'm gonna go 1, 2. I'm gonna sneak in here, pull this guy along. Any chance I can like dump this guy off the cliff? On the way.
Yes. Assuming you're having your speed because you're dragging somebody.
Yep, I did.
Okay. Just dump him right off the balcony. Pitch him over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Roll me 1d6 as he falls. And it's a hilarious Wilhelm scream.
No, not the Wilhelm. That's the other scream. That doesn't sound like Wilhelm.
I can't. Yeah.
The other one.
I can't do the other one.
Okay, so then I'm there, and let's. Yeah, this guy's dangerous. Let's try and finish him off. Okay, action surge, and let's wail on this guy. Because I don't have 1 hit points, and I may not be around next turn. Master, Great Weapon Master.
You and Torben have both got it carved up already. I love it. And Alaric.
Okay, when I hit. So, and let's get bird action on this. So, action, yeah, so. 22 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, so that's gonna be. Why did nothing happen? Come on. I'm clicking on damage, doing nothing. Any ideas? Oh, there we go.
Roll20 is just struggling for the amount of people in here.
That could be. Okay, so 10 Great Weapon Master, 13 bludgeoning, and then up another one to do a trip attack. So I need a strength saving throw from the big man.
Strength saving throw. Come on, man.
fails. Okay, so 6 more damage from his superiority die, and he is now prone. And let's do it again. Advantage because he's prone. 22 to hit.
Yes.
19. Oh, sorry. Timeout. In addition to that, okay, sorry. All right. Okay, so winding back to the attack on the first guy.
Oh,
3 more damage from the oil.
Yeah.
Okay, and then on the first attack I did on this guy, same thing. So another 9.
Okay.
It was on Big Boss, and then shit, just screwed myself up.
I don't think we've done the 19
Okay, so
yet.
this one. No, so 10 plus 9. Let's do 6.
Duke's looking pretty
8.
bad.
You know, how bad does he want to be? Because I'm going to also lay on some charges.
He's looking pretty messed up. He's hissing at
3
you from the ground.
charges. 3d6 force.
Oh my goodness.
That was 13.
That was a lot
My
of
turn.
fucking damage you just did. Holy crap.
Oh, that's my job. Run into his face, do a lot of damage, then die.
Fighter's gonna fight. That's
Yep.
what I do.
Came
My
up.
goodness. He will use another legendary action at the end of your turn, although he's at prone, right? Is what you said, tripped?
He is on the ground, yep.
Okay, so he's gonna do it at disadvantage. He just gets to do a rapier attack that he'll stab or try to stab at you at disadvantage. That was a pretty damn good disadvantage roll, though. 21.
How was
Did
that
he pick up his
disadvantage? You only
rapier
rolled
then?
once.
Oh, you're right. He doesn't have his rapier. Thank you. I guess he doesn't get one. It just doesn't make it.
As a legendary action, he does a cool kick thing where it flips up into his hand.
I mean, I guess I could just argue it's his claw. His claw is the same thing, but also I'll use his, which does matter because his claw does less damage.
Okay, but you didn't roll at disadvantage though. Did you?
Is it not
Yeah,
showing up
'cause
as
the
disadvantage for
21
you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's up there. Sorry, a bunch of
Totally
other stuff
cool.
happened in between. I didn't see that. Oh god. Okay. Oh, sorry. The damage is what?
So damage is gonna be different because he doesn't have a rapier. It is 2d6 plus 4. 10 damage. Claw.
Okay, and do I have any bonus bullshit to roll?
Oh yeah, technically, because he can paralyze. Or what does he do with his claws? Yeah, it paralyzes. So it's a Constitution save.
Great. Whoops. Oh, somehow my scrolling went all the way up to the top of the page. Oh, fuck's sakes. Okay, whatever. Bye, guys.
You are paralyzed for a turn. Alaric. The Duke's looking really messed up though.
Whole turn. I'll come back
Bleeding's
in
a
an
free
hour.
action, right?
Sorry, what?
Bleeding's a free action, right?
Bleeding can be a free action,
Yeah.
sure.
Mhm. So I am stunned until the end of this turn, I believe.
That is true. Thank you. All right, Radomir has a giant fucking fire dog in front of him. So I guess he's gonna have to deal with that. Yeah, let's deal with that. He does 2 claw attacks. Assuming this fire dog doesn't actually like burn. If it burns him, then he'll only do like 1 attack. So I don't know. He doesn't know what it does.
It doesn't like, yeah, it doesn't react to burn.
Okay. What's the AC on the dog?
16.
All right. 18 for 10 slashing, and it gets to make a I tried to see if it was humanoid. No, it just says other than undead. A con save or be
You said con-
paralyzed. Oh, she makes. Damn.
Makes it. Yes.
A bite attack, which misses. Damn it. And then as a bonus action, he actually does frenzied as an extra bite,
That hits.
which I think he does 2 of those for 22 damage. Oh, this is the one that, yeah, so that doesn't matter there. Cool. And he does it one more time. Man, you're. It would have been such a shock if somebody had run up to him and started attacking him, and then he's actually like a melee powerhouse, and I'm like tipping my hand that he's a melee power, like the backline spell guy is like a melee powerhouse. He does math amount of damage. 22, 27, 35.
All right, I'll take your word for it.
Somebody check my math. I don't. So he attempts to brutalize the dog, and technically that's a massive damage roll as well. If you want to roll that to me, in case you can knock him prone or something. Unfortunately, I did it on my last attack.
Does the
I have
dog take
57.
necrotic?
Does the dog take what?
Necrotic?
Yeah, he just takes everything but fire.
Okay.
Alright, he is prone.
Yeah. Davros.
All right. So he heard the Duke screaming. If he looks over, yeah, you said that the gibbet cage is currently in the pile of
Right, so it's
worm things.
So you're on an elevated position on the balcony, so you got a pretty good view of it, but you do see that this pit is recessed. You know, we'll say it's a 10-foot, everything, it's just easier for everything's 10 feet. So it's a 10-foot recession into this floor, and then the gibbet cage is visible, but the bottom is definitely in with the worms, and they're like all frenzied and attacking him.
Okay, so I can't see him, but I can see the cage.
I will allow that, yes.
Okay.
From your current position.
Okay. Well, Davros is a little sad. Well, I guess
You can feel sad as a free action.
Yeah, because he just used a pretty strong spell, and he has a way to get this guy out of there. But it's going to break his concentration. And this is the whole reason why we're over here.
I was going to say that the party may have brought up that this is the main quest.
Yeah, I think this because Davros has asked a bunch of times, like, "What are we doing? What am I doing?"
In the back of your mind, you hear Alaric going, "Save the Duke, save the world."
Okay, well, he's going to sigh. But because he might as well get something out of this, he is going to channel his ley line. 18. That meets the DC at least. I get a number 2 on the Titanic table.
This is where we just sit back and watch.
Yeah, if I scroll down to that Titanic. Oh, okay. Well, this doesn't help.
Come back later.
There's a geomancy table for this stuff. Essentially, a 2 on the Titanic table is if your spell affects an area, double the area size of the spell. Levitate doesn't have an area, unfortunately.
Oh,
so.
That's hilarious.
Yep.
It'd be that scene from the D&D movie, like flip the gravity.
Also, quick question too: what is the ceiling made out of in this building?
Bones.
Made out of? Yeah. Well,
Yes.
it's technically stone, and then adorned with skulls and bones everywhere.
Stone, you say? Understood. Understood. Well, for right now, he is going to go ahead and do this. So he drops the concentration on his amplifying, so the ley lines go back to being strong, instead of Titanic for the area. And yeah, he casts Levitate on the gibbet cage.
Okay.
Raises it 20 feet.
Okay.
And just straight up.
Yeah. You can see the winch gear system kind of having to just automatically like go in reverse to like, you know, have enough slack as it goes up. And you can also see that there is a at least one of the ghoul servants is like suddenly like, oh shit, I need to start manning this thing again. But for now you are suspending it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably less than 500 pounds.
All right. And he looks at the ghoul in front of him and it's like, you stay away. He's like pressed up against the wall.
Yeah, because that's you're concentrating on holding.
I'm watching you.
Up.
Don't you do nothing. I'm watching you.
He's
and I believe that's just he's not going to move. Not good because there's nowhere to go that doesn't have people. Use the spell, so he doesn't have any bonus action cantrips. So yeah, that's it. Except for Davros.
All right, that does temporarily keep the Duke safe, though. Rye.
All right. First, he is going to prepare his meta magic so that he can linger a spell, because he's going to do one with instantaneous duration. And he's going to reach out and attempt to disintegrate
I don't like
current head dude.
Why you gotta come at me with the disintegrate? Oh, dear God.
Not just that, but for 2 turns, come at you.
Okay, who are we targeting?
Current head guy to attack my puppy.
Okay, way down there. Attack the puppy. This is a dex save. I don't like that. Makes it dex save and a failed save. Takes 71 force damage. My God, that's so much damage. The dex, it is not good. That is not good. All right, he's gonna have to use his second, and that is his final legendary resistance.
I will see him on his next turn because he has to save again.
Fair enough.
Good night, sir.
You'll have to remind me of that. Is that on your turn or his turn that it happens?
Let's go back up to the lingering. A creature that failed its saving throw against your original casting must succeed on the same saving throw at the start of your next turn, or take half of the spell's damage.
All right.
So that'll be my next turn. I won't forget. It'll be fine.
I won't forget. I probably will. We've got some more ghouls. They have to stand up on their turn, I believe.
Yes.
I get a wisdom save too, because
oh, you're still frightened? Okay.
I'm still frightened. I can't be close to that guy.
All right, I'm gonna both. All right, this one's just gonna shoot his crossbow, and we've got a target-rich environment. We're literally just gonna target everybody here, and Torben wins the bet, which is not gonna hit anyway. This lady will stand up, and her action will actually be to go and retrieve the rapier and just give it to the Duke. That's going to be our whole action. It's like, my lord, you must defeat these rabble. Assume your stately control of things. Alright, let's rally on this stupid fire dog. That's not gonna hit. That should hit. Let's bite the dog for 7 damage. That's not great.
It is prone. I don't know if that affects
oh, you're right. Thank you.
Rolling.
We'll do the mace again. Yeah, appreciate you. How about another 18 damage?
Alright. So 18 plus 7?
Yes. This one will stand up. And once again, we've got multiple targets. Token. Oh, yep. Zaberi, who I think is paralyzed, so you're gonna enjoy this with advantage. Is 18 hit? Do you still have shield on?
No. I never did have shield on.
Oh, that was somebody. Oh, that was Davros, I think.
Oh my god.
Do we get any cool shit from being next to Torben?
That's a good question. He's not a paladin, but
Right.
He's got his ancestral guardian thing.
oh yeah,
It's almost
really
like
nice
you can
guy.
barely stand it.
he's just a really nice guy. Hey, we made it well with the bear pun.
Sorry, I had to do one.
Yeah, everybody gets 1.
Oh, you guys are
I didn't
punning.
know
I'm
we only
dying.
got one, so I wouldn't have used it right there. I want to redo.
No. Yeah, Zaberi is almost down for the count, and the Duke.
Hey, slow down. I have to make Constitution saving throw.
Oh yeah. Well, you're already
Doing the
paralyzed.
DM's
I'm
job.
not going to make you do it on the paralyzed one,
Oh.
but you could definitely do it on the Derrickul Fever, because that's always fun.
It can't affect me.
Also, Davros
Because I've
did fail
got
his con
I
save
have the
earlier
parry
for
apt.
Derrickul Fever, so he does have that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when he got attacked, he passed his con check, but he failed the con check for the Derrickul Fever.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. The Duke stands up, brushes himself off, has the rapier in hand, glares daggers at all of you. Actually, that's a great ability for a boss. Literally just glares daggers and daggers shoot out of his eyes. Write that down. And that's the wrong character sheet. Who has wronged him? Well, Zaberi for sure. So he's gonna turn his ire on Zaberi.
Of course.
You have a disdainful glare.
It's not. I'm not actually doing it. I was just saying.
No,
like,
I just find it funny.
Oh.
About for 21.
All right, so
I'm out.
two
unless something
things. For one, he has disadvantage because of my ancestral protectors.
First creature hit with an attack. Nature makes a target that we're into the start of your next turn. Target has disadvantage on any attack roll that isn't against you. Okay. And when the target hits a creature other than you, an attack creature has okay. This is definitely get you with a freaking graphic on there too.
Half damage, nice.
Well, disadvantage I think would turn into a miss because it would be a 14. It looks like. He's still gonna try to, even though he's got disadvantage, he's gonna try to take out. Or no, it wouldn't be. Wouldn't it just cancel it out with wouldn't he? Because he's got advantage because of the stun. Yeah. So that was
Your first roll is a 22, so it's still a hit.
Yep. So I'm still downing Zaberi. But then he will turn towards Torben, noticing that Torben's got the tanky effect on him.
Damage is half damage.
So I want to also react. Then.
That's true. That's true. You do get resistance. It looks like.
All right. So did I just take half on that?
Yes.
Yeah, it would be half.
Okay, so I'm still up. Barely.
And then I'm gonna react.
Barely, you say?
Spirit Shield also.
That was yours.
So that reduces the damage taken by 11. So.
Oh, okay. Back up to 16.
I was also going to react. I don't know if that's to help reduce the damage. I don't know.
I haven't
Can we
taken
do
any
that?
damage now. I'm at 0.
You know what? I'm gonna react and take a negative damage now, and he takes the.
You can
Okay,
give me hit points if you want.
So you're clear.
Yep.
Okay. Then I can't. Okay. Then I can't.
From
use
this
it.
hit, he's gonna have like 5 more attacks. So hold on.
Well,
to it.
but now he literally is glaring at Torben for using these abilities. So he turns back. He thought Zaberi was an easy mark, but now he's gonna turn towards Torben and attack. So it's a regular hit if I just attack you, right? Yep. You actually get the tanky effect. All right. So he's going to regular rapier Torben for 12 piercing and 10 necrotic. That's his second rapier attack, and then he's going to bite at you, Torben. Is it 19?
Yep.
Loves that bear flesh. 13 piercing and 10 necrotic. Ah.
So with rage, both of the piercings are halved.
And then as a bonus action, he will inspire a ghoul. And this is how we take out Zaberi. He'll inspire ghoul number 3 to attack Zaberi. For I am nothing if not vindictive. And with advantage, well, they already had advantage against, I guess. We'll try to claw for the kill. 17.
Yeah.
I will use my reaction.
There you go.
I'm gonna reach out.
Team keeps Zaberi
I'm gonna
alive.
reach out towards Zaberi and say, "You are not going down again if I'm here." And the damage the target takes is reduced by 1d6 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. So it's plus my wisdom modifier, which I think is a 5.
Basically, cure wounds.
Yeah.
Yep.
24.
So,
Okay, so the damage is reduced by 8.
Zaberi can't speak back to you, but in her head she's like, "You're gonna stop me from going down for this whole combat." That's a bold statement.
Survived this couple of attacks, though.
Thank you.
All right, Millie.
Okay, I have a question about the winch and the chain and everything.
Yes.
So is there like a little bit of slack in it at all?
Yes. It.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, go ahead. Explain what you're trying to do. I
So
guess.
Millie is going to. First Millie's going to use another key point to do her flurry of blows, so she can attack the guy that is number 2, right up this way. And she is going to do a quick punch with that. Does the 18 hit?
Yes.
Since it's close, she put the Darakul oil on her fists before coming in too. So she is going to do, if that works with the Ghoulbane oil.
Yeah, I just wouldn't recommend like scratching your eyes or anything. Don't want to get that shit in your eyes.
The Ghoulbane is... Why is that not? For that. And then because of the mobile, she is going to run down this way. And with her action, she's going to take her immovable rod and wrap kind of the chain around it with a little bit of the slack and then set the rod. So now that it's levitated, it's not going to go down without some effort. And then she's going to attack number 5 with her second flurry of blows.
I will say that if you wanted to, you can do that for sure. If the cage is currently suspended above the pit and the chain with the winch is right there, if you wanted to, with an action, you could grab the chain and or operate the winch, I guess, in order to bring the cage to the side versus having it be over the pit.
Okay, does that take a strength check though?
It would be an athletics check to move it.
Yeah,
although
6 strength.
I'm willing to hear some theories on this because of it's currently being levitated. So I don't know what that does to its weight, or how Davros could manipulate said cage, or if that kind of works. I don't. If something's levitating, can you just kind of grab it and move it around and it becomes weightless?
That's how you move with levitate. You can just push on yourself on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Like a
The target can move only by pushing or pulling against a fixed object or surface or within reach. Or if you're manipulating it, you can push or pull it.
So I'm wondering, I would still make you spend an action to do this, but because it's being levitated, then maybe we can actually just forego the check altogether. If it's just a weightless thing and you can just kind of grab it as it's still magic, and it would still be levitating, but you could just move the whole thing over into a safer position, for example.
Yeah, that sounds great. Let's try to position him right by Alaric if I possibly can. And
Okay.
yeah, then I'll just use my other attack and attack the dude with a 22. Oh, let me turn on the Ghoulbane oil again. Boom. So that should be... Oh, didn't roll the Ghoulbane oil, though.
And for future
So
reference,
27.
Millie, you see that the cage is locked, but you see that the padlock appears to be exactly similar to the door that you, the locked door to get in here.
Okay, cool. So let's see. Now that I've attacked that guy, I am going to move kind of up here. Then I can kind of protect the guy in the cage too. And she's going to yell up to Davros really quick. Hey, Davros, thank you for the assist on that. I think we got him to relative safety.
Gives you a thumbs up.
Thank you so much. He's like wiping himself full of all these, like the last bit of like worms. He's like brushed them off. All right. In response, this one will march over to you, Millie, and attempt to attack you. 16? No. 15? No. And we go to Torben.
Torben wants to grow bigger. Do I have room to like push and grow?
Yes, it's gonna make things awkward for a hot second, but we could make that happen, I think.
Yeah. So he's gonna use Giant's Might.
Let's reshuffle some folks.
Is that Rune Knight? Yeah, that's Rune Knight. That's fun.
Let's see. If we move Kovac and Davros, if you'll let me move you two, we can make room for a big bear. Let's put you guys right there. That's probably the easiest way to do it.
Awesome. I had trouble getting the macro. That gives a little bit extra damage also. So I'm going to swing in.
13.
Blade. That one I'm assuming it's not.
Yeah.
Okay. Again. Torben is...
18 does hit. Having to like reacclimate to your larger body.
Yeah.
Oof.
And so then that'll come with 1 extra damage, so 21.
And Ghoulbane oil.
Oh yeah.
2d6.
Many things.
All right, the Duke is starting to look a little scared. He's trying not to show it, but you can tell he is wide-eyed and worried now that you've gotten much larger and just like crashed into him. He is like teetering on the balcony. He's like clutching.
I'm gonna
his...
keep.
Good.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep pushing. I see that, and so we're gonna action surge and come again.
22 will hit. For 17.
Plus the Ghouls Bane.
Plus, yeah.
It's 8.
Oh,
Oh my
nice.
goodness. You think you take him down. He's like spits, like coughs up a whole bunch of blood and phlegm, and black liquid. It says, "This is not how I die. I am to be emperor."
All right, then I'm just gonna plunge the sword in further.
All right, Torben, using the weapon of a Dharakul general, how do you kill Duke Moretto Lichmark?
Plunge that in and just keep pushing, like, through the balcony rail there, pretty much.
Nice. Just falls off. You can hear her just screaming. "Oh, you can't. I couldn't."
Yeah, and I think that... Yeah, that should do it.
I think so. Everybody looks super worried, but Radomir appears to still have, he kind of calls out, says, "This is still the house of the Hunger God. It demands the blood of the blasphemers. Do not falter." He still has their ears a little bit as these servants try to take out this fucking fire dog, which is still prone, correct? Or, yeah, prone.
Yeah, still prone. Yep.
For 15.
Alright.
And I'm wasting all of my crits on your summoned dog. Wow, that was a terrible crit too.
That's enough. He's dead.
Enough? Alright, well, he did his job of just taking out so much damage. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's have these ghouls advance and attack Davros.
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? No, wait, hold up.
Vigor. Oh. Oh no, my dice. Where'd my good dice go?
Aha! Can't touch this.
What is this smooth music I'm hearing? Let's see. We got Servant will run up on Millie. Let's do a mace attack. 15 probably doesn't hit the monk. She's shaking her head. 18. And no, I don't remember what your AC is.
Well, I have a question. She's still carrying her sword with her. Does that count as still like having it, like is still armed with the sword?
Maybe, sure.
She hasn't used it yet, so because she has agile parry, so if she has a Kensei weapon in the hand, increases her armor class by 2.
I'm fine with that. We never care about like what people are currently equipping. We change weapons all the time.
Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, she has a 20 armor class then.
Nice. All right, the damage dice are leaving. As we start the next round, because now the Duke isn't taking damage, even though he's still locked in the cage, why don't we go ahead and take our break? For now, we've made some really good headway. You all took out the Duke, although there are lots of minions around. But let's take a 10-minute break, and we will come back at the start of this combat initiative. All right, we're coming back from our break. Oh, good timing. The break music just stopped. And we are still in the middle of battling a very large battle here in the Bone Cathedral. And we're going to start at the top of the initiative with Kovac.
I took off my fear. I assume I'm not feared anymore. Right?
Okay. Yeah, anybody, yeah, with the Duke's death also.
Okay, I'll stab it at number 4 here.
I stab it 4.
That'll hit.
$32. And then I'll do a Radiant Bolt at number 3 here. No.
Does that not scale up at all as you level? Or is that scaled up?
That is scaled up. Alright, I'm done.
We haven't talked Bahn in a while, so let's do that. Bahn, there's no way he survives this campaign. Mace to the face, 19.
That hits.
For 16
Torben
damage.
can react to that.
Okay.
From that far away?
Protection extends.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Does it get bigger if he's bigger?
It's like Wi-Fi.
Oh, that's right. This is the one where it just magically hits something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, I gotta deal with this in both campaigns. Ridiculous.
It was so funny because this was kind of like the plan I had for Torben, and then when
Nice.
Chris did that in your other campaign, it was, oh yeah,
Yep.
nice.
30 feet is it by attack and use reaction.
So
Creature. Okay. So who does he actually strike with the mace?
Yeah, so it's gonna redirect to
Millie.
seeing what
Zaberi.
like her. She hasn't taken any damage. It's gonna redirect to her.
Okay. 16. Ah! And he'll try to bite Bahn.
No.
18.
That hits.
Only 5. You've already got the fever.
I'm not even gonna roll.
No, already got the fever. Yeah, you're like, ah! For a layer action, Radomir will... Oh, I can do the... Yeah, this is a cool one. All right. He's going to target... he's going to hold his staff and whirl it in the air. And as he does so, you see the worms in the pit form like a little... I imagine they form like a gestalt worm out of worms. Like little worms falling off and like forming a worm. And like worms are forming the mouth. And they swarm over and attack. Let's see, how does it work? The worms in the pit splash up and bite at creatures around the pit. Each creature within 10 feet of the pit that isn't undead or a construct must make a DC 15 dexterity save, taking 24 damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one.
The Duke is still in the air, right? Or did Millie bring him to the ground?
The Duke is not going to get hit by this. Yeah, he's just elevated enough in the air, kind of off to the side, but I'm going to hit Alaric and Millie with this. Ooh, nice saves. So you only take 12 piercing damage from the worms.
Well, that bites.
Any time.
My joke was Coney.
Yes. You're all out. You're all out one.
I think I have evasion, so I take no damage.
Motherfucker. I think that's right. An excellent ability.
I like it every time she's like, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, very humbly, just like...
You know.
Alright, Bahn, still inexplicably alive.
With 25 hit points, I'm going to pull out one of the recent Cure Wound spell scrolls that I found. And I think I've got a third level that I'm going to use. So it's 3d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier.
Okay.
Which is 5. So get back 24 points of healing.
Wow. Double.
And then I think I'm gonna take a chance that it attacks me.
Really?
And I'm gonna run back up to Rye.
All right. Let's do a mace attack. Oh, there's
Golly.
20.
Wallops me.
Let's take some of that damage back. 16.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, that's my turn.
All right, this one got thrown off the balcony, so it's gonna have to stand up and walk here. This one will attack Kovac. I haven't attacked Kovac, or at least hit him, as far as I'm aware. So let's try to make that happen. A claw attack, 19, rat rogue.
That'll hit.
12 slashing. And a con save for paralyze. The DM realizes too late that having all these characters promote con saves for paralyze is actually horrifying. Nice. And a bite attack for 13. And also a con save, this time against a Dhampir Fever, which you are familiar with. You have advantage.
No, I don't. Sorry.
Okay. Get you all infected by the end of this fight. 13 piercing. Alright.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge though.
Okay. Got a servant down here against Alaric. Holy fuck, these things are not missing. Alaric, your AC is always the best. I have to actually ask if a 21 hits.
That's a hit.
Okay.
I can't stop it. So
23.
8 and 7.
Or yeah, you
15.
resistant. Okay. And then a bite attack. There's a miss. Start to chew through some hit points. Io. I think
Okay,
Alaric, Zaberi, Torben are all super bloodied by now.
What did you say this ceiling? Is it stone?
Yes, it's stone is the material, and there's bones everywhere, if that matters. They're really into the bone decorations.
Okay. Okay. Io is getting very internally nervous, seeing all of these hits being taken by everyone. So she is going to take out a few hairs from one of the wolves that she encountered earlier in this campaign, and she is going to cast Potency of the Pack, which is a 3rd level. I need to see... I want to try to get everybody in it, so let me see where I need to go to make that happen.
Have we seen this before, or is this a new spell?
This is... I've had it, but I've never used it. So...
Okay.
So Millie is 40 feet away from me. I'm going to move... Let's see. I can get through here, right? 5, 10. If I go here, am I within 25 yet, or no?
Looks like it.
No, that's
Or no,
30,
sorry.
right? Okay,
Yeah.
so... All right, so I gotta hop down. I'll hop down on this dead guy.
Unless you want to get
I know I'm getting-
here. Or would that still be too
That
far?
still wouldn't-
5, 10, 15.
Yeah, it's still gonna be too far, I
Yeah,
think.
you're right.
So basically, what you guys see is Io rushes forward, jumps off the edge of the balcony, and as she does, she takes something out of her pouch. She claps her hands together, and as she does, she flails her hands out, and you see some like light flower petals come out of her hands as she does this. And as she does, everyone within 25 feet, which should be everyone now where I'm at, gains potency of the pack. So you all start to grow some extra wolf hair on top of your already existing hair. And you each get a +2 bonus to your AC. In addition, you gain the benefit of pack tactics.
Holy crap. AoE, Shield of Faith.
Basically. And
Right.
it is non-concentration.
Wow. I like that you were able to perfectly hit every single person with that buff. All right.
But
so
I know I might be taking a few attacks of opportunity. I understand that.
I think.
I don't care.
Yeah. Okay. I think one of them already did it, but we'll do. The lady will try to hit you.
She's still within 5 feet of the lady, isn't she?
She's a level lower now, technically.
Okay.
There's a bit of an elevation drop here. Yeah, you all look like mini werewolves. Which it's going to be up to you guys to remember. You all have +2 AC.
+2.
All right, Zaberi,
Yeah,
you're
that misses me.
still alive?
Yep. Somehow. Okay. So the lady below me, what is she? Does she look like spellcastery? Like, what is her deal?
No, she looks just well, she looks a lot like how Millie looks now, which is the Marquess. She's like a noble woman basically, but clearly a Dharakul. And in fact, she looks like a younger, sexier version of the Marquess. And you might be putting 2 and 2 together that maybe that's why the Marquess was so pissed off and didn't have the Duke's favor anymore.
Oh,
That's the one that
like
attacked
his
us on the
daughter?
boat, right?
The one,
Yeah.
yeah. So the Marquess is the one that attacked on the bars you all dealt with, but this is like the new one that had replaced her, and that's why she was on the outs.
I'm gonna turn and start wailing on her. Get some owl action in, and then let's do it. Oh my god, that's
Ooh, -5
those
did not do
bad
favors there.
rolls.
Yeah, and she is not armored. She's just wearing like sexy clothes, but a 9 isn't gonna do it.
I'm still doing it again. I don't. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Okay, this is some horseshit.
This is your actual, like,
Plus
you are
12.
literally weakened and blood seeping out of multiple wounds, like blinded
Plus
you
12
like
to hit or something
Rocky.
obnoxious. Yeah, I'm
You
still
rolled
going for it. But
2 2s and a 1, just so I can make
yeah,
that clear for
that's
everybody.
impressive. Impressive shit. And back end of the spear, regular. Come on now.
Okay.
Sure. Now I get a 30.
The other end.
12 damage, and I'm going to stack on a push. So I need a strength saving throw from the lady.
Shove her over the rail. Wow.
Oh, okay then.
Does a 22 make it though? I have to ask because like.
Yeah. Well, my DC can't be 22. That would be insane.
Okay. Because I've
that's
lost
a good
those
question,
before
though.
against like Gottwald's shit.
On a fail save, she's still not prone,
Okay.
and then she takes 5 more damage.
Oh jeez. All right. She looks like she's almost dead. She's not a soldier.
Don't forget about pack tactics. That gives you advantage if one of us is within 5 feet.
Oh. Can I reroll those?
Yes.
Funny you said that. And I was so excited to roll 3 times, and then I forgot about it right away. So the roll attack 2, 16.
That does it.
damage.
We'll finish her off with that one.
Nice. Okay, I'm done.
Alaric, welcome back.
Getting unstunned, realizing he's on the ground, Alaric will take a quick look around and go, Wotan, we call upon your aid. If your servant has brought pleasure to you and served you faithfully, I ask you to come to our aid and bring the light of justice into this unholy place. And I will cast for the first time the 6th level celestial fanfare.
It's fanfare.
The sky is open, and you hear trumpets blasting from Valhalla. These horns. And every yep. Within 30 feet of me, which will hit everybody but the back row.
Nice.
So this guy here he escapes.
Okay.
But everybody else is 30 feet.
You presume they're evil creatures, but yeah.
I'm assuming they're all evil. And they all.
Sorry, as an aside, is this why you asked?
Does it hit Bahn?
I was gonna say, is this why you asked what everybody's alignment was in the Discord
chat? Maybe. But also, I happen to just be in this spot, so dropping my feet. So DC 19 con saves.
Boy. All right, give me a hot second. So 19 con saves. We've got everybody but number 5 up here. You said.
Correct.
Okay.
Missed him by that much.
So we've got 1. So we've got those 4. And this is regular, not disadvantage, correct?
This is regular. I am no longer emissary form.
2, 3, 4. So we've got the 4 Imperial Ghouls fail. What's the total thing happening? 4d6.
They'll end up taking 8d6 damage.
They rolled like 3 different numbers up there. Let's see.
14 thunder and 14 radiant.
14. So 28 damage. Okay. So we're gonna kill that one.
Oh, and they add 5 necrotic to that as well. So it's 33 points.
33 damage. Okay. That guy, it's 33. Then all the servants take con saves, which we've got. How many of those guys left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We still have all the servants. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You said it was a 19?
Yeah.
Is it a half save if they make it?
It's half save if they make it, yeah.
Okay.
And then all of the ones that failed are blinded and deafened for 5 rounds.
Ooh.
If they pass if they made the save,
3.
it's half that. So 2 rounds.
3, 33. So they're okay, but they all get blinded.
Yep.
Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Made the save. 6, 3, and then this one next to the dude actually dies. Okay. I'm not going to put tokens on all of them. That's going to drive me nuts. But help remind me that they're all blinded and deafened. 2 of them get straight up killed from that blast, and then everybody else is looking fairly injured, except, ironically, the one next to you is the one that made the save, although they all get blinded and deafened.
Yeah. So it means all attacks against them have advantage, and all their attacks have disadvantage.
It's a pretty effective debuff. No. Oh, I never did Radomir. Shit, that reminds me. I was just about to do it. Let's see. He is con save. Okay, he makes it, but he's still
Made it.
blinded.
Blinded and deafened for 2 rounds, and he took half damage.
Okay, and then
Does that affect dex saves?
Conditions. Please hold. Blinded automatically fails any ability check requiring sight, and they have their attacks are disadvantaged and attack rolls against them have advantage. Does not impact dex saves.
All right. Was that it for your turn?
And for my bonus action, I'll call up the Zaberi, and it's like, keep it up. You can do this. So, second bardic inspiration. And that will end my turn.
All right. Radomir, blinded and upset, will flail around and fire. Nobody's moved because it's his turn next, so he's going to still be able to target, but it's going to be disadvantage. And he's literally going to... I'm going to token fate the 3 nearest targets, which are Alaric, the Archduke, and Millie. And with disadvantage, he will attempt to fire a necrotic bolt at Millie. Which is not going to hit. Davros, still technically concentrating on the levitate, I believe, but the Duke cage is now safely hovering over the side.
He's still holding on to his concentration, so keeps it in the air for right now. And he's going to call upon the power of the earth. First, going to do magic amplification. It's a bonus action. Lets him cast a spell that's level 1 to 3 as a 5 levels higher. And I can still cast a regular spell on top of that. So I'm not stuck with the 1 cantrip and one spell level spell. He is then going to lay energy bolt.
You like playing the blue decks in Magic the Gathering, don't you?
I've never actually touched Magic the Gathering.
Oh, you don't get my reference, dang.
I've never touched it.
At least one of you gets that reference.
He's going to cast that as a level 8. And he is going to channel the light line through that. Let's see what we get. 22. Number 3. Number 3 on the strong is creatures damaged by your spell are also poisoned for 1 minute. Cool, they're undead. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, they are. They are immune to poison, unfortunately.
So yeah, he's going to essentially just, one hand holding up the thing and the other hand just lighten. Well, it's not lightning. It's more like a rainbow hue, like a weird rainbow hue-ish type of energy that gets shot from him.
A Bifrost, if you will.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah. Let's see. I can hit 2 there. We can do 1 guy there. So I think we're going to hit these 2.
Oh, it's like a lightning bolt. Damn, okay.
Yeah. It's a 5 foot wide, 100 foot long.
Okay.
And yeah, he's just going to aim it right down this way. Hit these 2.
Get
him off of Alaric.
Deck save.
Let's see. It is DC 18 deck save for what's that? 41 force damage.
Goodness. Okay, that obliterates both of them.
Cool.
They explode in glorious viscera.
Davros, got him.
Beautiful.
Eat it, you bunch of ninnies. Y'all ain't ready for this. All right, that's it for him.
All right, Mr. Rye.
First, the disintegrate goes off again. So we need a DC 17 deck save from Guy in the Code Hat.
own guy. You'll learn his
Not
name
not
someday.
Averick, the other guy.
Look at him
All
making
right.
these deck saves.
That's fine. Rye throws out the red elemental gem.
Now
He's
you
been
summon
holding
the
for-
elemental.
Well, I mean,
You did
puppy
summon something
first.
the first turn, yeah.
It's only my second turn, I think, right? Third.
I
yeah,
guess the
third turn.
Is
disintegrate
still
was the
half
second.
damage though?
That's a good question. Does disintegrate do damage on half?
No.
I don't think it
Does
does.
Saber suck?
Yeah, Saber Suck on the second run, I think.
Do you see the fire elemental somewhere? We've used this.
Oh
is
yeah,
this-
I got it.
Can you throw it out there? I can
Oh,
see
it's not working. Like I can't like drag it onto the mat. I can't drag it onto the thing. Or maybe I can. No, it
I
just
do
kind
see
of
it.
drags and.
I got it. Now is this
It gets its own initiative.
Okay.
But I can't do anything with the token. But
I will fix that. Just let you control it because I'm not concerned about you taking over all my future fire elementals. I don't think that's gonna be a problem. Let's see. What is? Why is your name not in here? Rye, I guess. Okay, you should have control.
Okay. And then
The Ratter's like, motherfucker!
well, I mean he did that thing I didn't like. Kill my puppy.
That one that keeps summoning the fiery creatures of hell!
Alright, so he'll go at 16. And then, so the question is, was that an action? Or is that an interacting with an object?
I assume that's an action, but we might have to look up the elemental gem for a hot second, but I think you normally take an action to activate it.
Oh yeah, when you use an action to break the gem. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Alright. I use an action to break the gem.
I literally picture the Pokeball, like, throwing motion and then just cracking open and...
Yep, and that's my turn.
Quick question, Eric.
Yes.
The snakes in the pit, would they be considered evil or neutral?
That is a good question. I don't have the answer for that.
I just wondered if we have snake soup now.
Yeah. Because of the... You know, they're not listed as having hit points or AC, so...
I guess it depends if they're a beast. Beasts are usually unaligned.
Yeah. For the sake of my sanity, we'll say that they're actually neutral, unaligned creatures that are being maybe momentarily controlled by.
So
Vladimir.
so they would neutrals took damage as well, but just half.
Okay.
So
We'll say a good chunk of the worms got blasted.
sounds good.
Yes, I can reorder the. I'll reorder when it's not my turns lined up, unless he goes next, which I don't think he does. All right, let's target. No, let's leave it up to Token Fate actually. In fact, that might split it up. Yeah, let's do Davros first. Get the claws. 18 for the wizard.
Ha! We're going to do a shield on that one.
Okay, shield coming out.
Oh no! Wait, yeah, it's 18, so I still got to cast shield. Ah.
Okay, and then we will bite at Kovac.
And you all do have your +2 from IO.
Plus 2 AC is correct. Thank you.
No, I have an 18 with it, so I didn't need to cast shield.
Okay. Kovac, what are we at for AC?
18.
About a
So that hits. Yeah.
Okay. That's 7 bite. And that one's dead. That one's dead. This one is still alive, and we've got options. Now these guys are just in a frenzied motion of attacking everybody. Let's claw Zaberi. Ooh, Zaberi's gonna stay alive. And then let's bite Bahn. Oh no, that guy is not doing so good. The Duke is dead. We go to Millie.
Millie notices that she seems extra defensible with the extra fur, so she is just going to run and take these attacks of opportunity. So
Ooh.
let's see. She's going to go. Oh, there it is. 5. So 1 opportunity attack from that one guy.
Okay, miss.
Then she is going to go down here. So attack from that second guy.
Also miss.
Okay. 2 misses, and then she's going to move down one more space, and she is going to start attacking the leader guy right over here with some punches. So 1, 2, those are normal attacks,
Okay,
and with that, that's both of them hit.
Yes.
Okay, so there is the damage for those, plus for some reason the is not doing the bonus damage, so that's 246, right, for the Ghoulbane oil. $16 on those.
It looks like it's doing.
And then she's going to use
Bane oil, or am I reading?
Oh, it is?
It says it's doing a.
There's force damage.
If you hover over it, it says 1d6 Eldritch Maul plus 2d6 Ghoulbane oil.
Oh, okay.
You just rolled real low.
Yeah. Oh, I just rolled really low. Okay, then, yeah, those are the 2 attacks, and then she is going to do 2 more punches with Flurry of Blows.
Nice crit.
Oh my gosh, our
Oh, cool.
first crit of the entire fight on the player side.
Woohoo!
Awesome. And let's see. 21, 36 for one of the attacks. And is that guy blinded, by the way?
Sure fucking is. Yeah, they've
No,
all been blinded. I've totally forgotten about that.
Oh yeah. So,
The whole time.
yeah. So I'm going to do one more. And she does another 17.
Holy crap. Roll on the massive damage table too, so you did a crit. Radomir looks almost dead after that insane pummeling.
Oh, he's shaking though.
He's shaking in his boots though.
And Millie's going to take the statue of the worm that she got in one of the rooms from last time and just throw it at his feet and say, "Hey, I killed your baby worm."
You bastard! Not Fluffy! No! That's so cruel and hilarious. Alright. The mental damage is off the chart. Kill her! Alright, so now that I remember that everybody's blinded, I should have put tokens on them. Let's move these over and with disadvantage attack you. And a bite. Both those are gonna miss. We go to Torben. The enemies are much more wounded now, at least down here actually.
Alright. This one away from our people with low health here. Number 3 there. Oh my.
You got real quiet on me all of a sudden.
You have advantage as well.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
they're all blinded. I'm gonna start putting tokens on them. Stamps.
Thank goodness.
And pack tactics.
So this is the problem with giving AoE buffs and debuffs for a huge ass fight, is we all forget about all the things. But with enough players, somebody will remember.
Yep. All right, so 24 total.
Yep.
You still around?
Yes.
Let's see.
But heavily wounded now. 18 will definitely hit. Alright, you plunge your sword right into his chest.
All right. And I think I'm also going to second wind and get back. And that'll do it for me.
You are barely hanging on. Who said that? That guy's dead. Alright. This one will attack Davros. Surely we can hit the stupid friggin' wizard at least. Although we are blinded. I think still.
He's the one
Actually,
that's not.
he's the one that's not.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you. My goodness.
He's not.
You are the one. You're the chosen one. Chosen. Slay this wizard. 22.
No, I got a 23 AC. Shield is still up. He's holding it. He's like, nope.
Yeah, no, it's a good visual. Bite! Oh, my best efforts too. It's pretty scary on your end. Like this dude is like, right
Yeah,
on
yeah.
that shield,
Yeah.
hanging in there. The tank wizard. All right, let's see if we can finish off Alaric while we're blinded. With a disadvantage. This is the which one is this? The servant. 8's not gonna hit. How about a bite? 21. Muted. Okay, shadowy just coming up. Needs
Yep.
even more
Request
AC.
denied. Yep.
Bringing out all the buffs. All right, Kovac.
Is this wall on the pit like raised? Is it giving cover?
It is, yes. It's the pit is about recessed by about 10 feet.
It's down. It's not giving cover.
Okay.
It's
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. You'd have to be in the pit, I guess, to get cover from outside in a way, but which I wouldn't recommend.
I just mean so I can see the dude. I'm gonna disengage with my bonus action,
Yep.
and then flee, leaving Davros by himself.
Man, he seems
Wait,
like
hold on. Where are you
he's-
going?
he's
Hold
doing
on. Wait.
just
Hold on.
fine.
Don't leave me.
And then I'll take a shot at the guy.
Nice.
That does, I assume the candlehead guy.
Yeah.
Yep, 27 will hits.
So DC 17 con save.
wow.
What is going on here? Wow,
And then
oh no, the arrow. Who gave him an arrow? I know. Let's see. Con save.
yeah,
No balls.
71 piercing damage.
I'm sorry. How much?
Sorry,
Damn.
Is
sorry,
that out of
what?
multiplayer resistances?
He's out.
I don't think. Oh,
Yeah, he's out of legendary resistance. I think I did mention that. Oh,
Good job, Brad.
my dear goodness. Kovac, you disengage down the steps and reach the bottom, aim the arrow that you were given, and pierce right into the cowled head of the high priest, who stands there for a second in what you presume is shock because you can't see his face, and all of a sudden just slumps forward and just falls into the ground.
You
Deceased.
see a bunch of light come around Kovac like he just leveled up, and he cures his Darkle fever.
Wow. Okay. That's pretty badass. That's a neat ability. It triggers when you kill somebody. You get to like restore yourself. Okay.
With radiant, really specifically.
Yeah, that's his whole thing, I think.
All my attacks do radiant.
As Radomir falls, within a few seconds of that, you all hear a horn ringing out throughout the temple, and through both of these doors, I'm not going to put literal tokens on the board, but just picture it. There's about 36 Imperial ghouls with purple crested helmets that file through the doorways. They march onto the balcony and stand at rapt attention as the Dreadlord Emperor Nicephorus sweeps into the room. The Emperor is dressed in a purple tunic and black cloak and wears a silver crown set with diamonds and emeralds. Some of you recognize the fedora-wearing ghoul standing nearby. Marius nods at you all as he whispers into the Emperor's ear. You see all of the remaining ghouls, as they begin to blink away their blind debuff, suddenly look at each other, and they all drop to one knee and stare at the Emperor and his army. I do have an actual token for the Emperor, though. And the Emperor looks to you all and then just addresses the crowd at large and says, "You see what happens to those who defy the Empire. Think themselves more clever, more divine. They bring about a plague of fleshlings to infest our clean city, to blaspheme in our temples, to insult us before our gods. It is within my right to scour this temple and all who dwell within, but I am ever merciful. The traitors have been undone by their own machinations. Let this be a lesson for all who dare whisper or raise a hand to the dread Lord. As for you," he now indicates all of you, and his voice kind of lowers a bit, "you have done well to root out this corruption, which is why I will permit you to leave this place alive." So you all are, you can tell me what you want to do, and you can certainly confer amongst each other, but at the moment, you are being taken out of combat.
I would request an escort to the Sulphur Sea. And I will offer to take all of the party, including the Archduke, back home to the Dark Fortress.
The Emperor would nod. He looks over and kind of does a sniffing motion and glances at Bahn, and you have to remind me of some Davros, I think, got infected as well.
Mm-hmm.
Bahn's, though, might have been progressing a little more too, and he kind of sniffs and looks over and says, "Some of you carry the mark. If you would embrace your true selves, you could find yourself in a place of great power here, working for me."
I got a wife and kids back home. I appreciate it, but I'm ready to get out of here. Too much death for me.
Bond steps forward and kind of looks over his shoulder at everybody, and then stands beside the Dreadlord.
I would like to step forward and address Bahn in his mind.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I can save you. You don't have to give into this. Just come over to me.
Did Stan have anything? Or not Stan, sorry. Did Alaric have anything that he was going to say?
We need to go home, Bond. There's still work for us to do on the surface. We need you.
Everybody hears at the same time. There's no better way than to protect Zobek than to be in the midst of this. I can
You're not
control it
guaranteed
from
to
the
survive
inside.
this. You're not guaranteed to survive the change. We've seen it go bad.
I'll take my
DM.
chances.
Can I roll something to know? Does Bond truly believe that he can still maintain his faculties and overcome? And would I also know what the probability is of that actually happening?
You all have spent a good chunk of your campaign fighting against the Empire and the Ghouls, and have probably picked up a few things. And in fact, you know that this whole ritual, at least according to the High Priest, if they had completed it, would have supposedly given them the knowledge of how to guarantee they produce Darakul from the fever. And before, that has not been the case. It's usually been a pretty rare occurrence, which is what everybody says is the one like limiting factor to the Darakul, is that it's pretty rare. Like death can occur from the fever, or you could just become kind of a baser ghoul where you're not necessarily feral, but you're just, you don't have all your faculties. Or you could become a Darakul, which is like you're just superhuman at that point, but still undead and feast on flesh. And you all would know that that's a pretty rare occurrence that you would become Darakul. And you don't know if there's any kind of, is it a willpower thing? Is it an endurance thing? Is it just a random luck of the draw? That's still up for debate. But it's definitely not a guarantee. Oh, the Emperor makes it sound like it is, but that's the part that you think is... it might not be a guarantee that it would be Darakul, at least.
Where is Bahn? Is he's where he is on the map?
I think he was
I was
walking
assuming Theater of the Mind. Yeah, I'm walking towards
towards the Emperor.
Okay.
yeah, the Dreadlord.
Can I try to stealth to get closer?
Sure. There's about 20 ghouls up here, but I know rogues have pretty good stealth.
Yeah, so I don't want to like hide in the shadows. I just kind of want to move closer without anyone noticing, I guess.
Okay, that's fair. There's a lot going on. Okay, you can at least get to any particular ally that you need to get to.
Okay.
Io is not hesitating. She is literally walking right up and getting face to face with Bahn.
Okay. You see this small, frail, judgmental scowl as you look down and he looks straight up at you.
You should learn to mind your elders. I told you that you are not dying. And I have spent a lot of time down here making sure that that's not going to happen. I've watched you fall time and time and time again. Why do you think you'll survive this?
Because I'm Grimtooth Rotbone.
You are Bahn Mi from Zobek. And as I say this, I am going to reach out and I'm going to grab you by the shoulders. My intent, I will tell you my intent, so you can react to this if you want, but my intent is to cast Greater Restoration on you.
Yeah, no, he's not going to stop you. Like, he's not going to try to wiggle away from Dory.
Okay.
Or from Io,
Okay.
sorry.
Okay. You can do that. The Emperor kind of hisses under his breath and says, these walking constructs. Such odd.
I will turn around and I will glare at him. And as I do, like a little sacred flame will bounce in my eye sockets.
Okay.
Millie, can we get the Archduke out of the cage? We need to go. We need to leave now.
Irony,
I've
if
never
the-
met-
Millie's gonna toss the
I was just gonna say the irony of if
Millie's
Io is
gonna
the one
toss
that
the
actually
key to Alaric and
instigates.
say, and just go. What to do? I'm staying down here so I can take out the rest of this empire.
Go if Millie stay, then I'm definitely going back to Zobek.
There won't be a city left.
So I will unlock the cage for the Archduke. Sorry, lack of formalities. We'll deal with that later. Let's go.
Yes.
Grimtooth Rotbone will be back one day.
I was just shaking her head.
Yeah, there's like all these ghouls up here.
So
I
let me
have
just start trying to head out those doors and head down to the sea if I can.
Yeah, they definitely don't let you go unattended. So,
They were going to escort us to the surface, weren't they?
Yeah.
yeah,
No,
that's the
we don't
idea.
need that. We just need to get to the sea. I will take us all the way back to the Dark Fortress. Not a problem. I just need water.
Oh, do you have like a spell or
This
something?
emperor is
Mhm.
legit, right? He's like I didn't interact with him, but he, like, everybody checked him, like his promises are good. He's not coming after Zobek.
We talked to the fedora dude who was like in cahoots, basically saying like we have mutually aligned interests right now, and that if we take care of the Duke and get the Duke back, like it lines up with what he wants to.
And at least we partially honored the deal by not. Some of us were not disguised as ghouls when we did the job.
Yeah.
Alaric definitely not disguised as a ghoul.
Right. And yeah, and the
Yeah, no, I
reinforcements
assumed we all
given.
dropped. Yeah, I assumed we all dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is from what you learned, this evil plot, like the Emperor like disavowed it. He's like, oh no, that was this other faction, that was this seditious Duke who was the leader of the city, like the mayor, was basically conspiring with this high priest against me, the Emperor, whenever he did all these things on the surface. Not all that, I mean, the whole empire did wage war on Krakova and all that, but that was 10 years ago. The recent events with the kidnapping of the Archduke and the stuff with Zobek, all of that was recent machinations by this faction with which now the Emperor has said like, nah, that wasn't that wasn't me. They were conspiring against me. So we definitely wanted
Of
them
course
to
he
be
said
destroyed.
that. You know, oh yeah, of course. Now that it's all over, yeah, of course he has no association.
Exactly. Yeah. So he's maintaining face and definitely playing the politics of it all. But yeah, I guess we want to discuss all the epilogue stuff and next time we do our epilogue recap. But if anybody specifically doesn't want to leave the underworld, then maybe let us know now. Or if we want to think about it, we could say, hey, I actually slipped away, at some point to do something else. But otherwise, at least the way it looks, everybody is being escorted out of this building. And then they escort you through the city under very huge guard of phalanx soldiers and everything, and huge crowds are drawing out, and you can already see the rumors passing about how the rising of the seditious Duke, and it all came crashing down as these surfacers came in, but the Emperor then made sure to wrap everything up, and of course he's taking all the credit for shutting all this shit down. And you all are marched out to the sea which he is humoring you with that request, just because he wants to get you out of here as quickly as possible, and he agrees that the sea is as good as any. You get the feeling like he doesn't really care if you all suffered some terrible accident on the way out or befell some horrible fate, but he's also not, at least from what you can tell, specifically doing anything to make that happen.
So when we get to the seaside, Alaric will throw a couple of copper coins into the sulfur sea, and a large riverboat will appear with what looks like Death piloting it. It's like, Matthias, good to see you again. We need a lift back to the Dark Fortress, please. And I will upcast it to a level 3. So we actually enter the ethereal plane and travel all the way back to the river outside the Dark Fortress.
Nice. Very handy.
Where we're actually going into the ethereal
Millie's
plane?
not going to get on the boat, though.
Okay.
Millie's going to choose not to get on the boat. She's going to say her goodbyes to everyone before they get on the boat. She really does want to just stay down here, and she's going to try undermining and destroying the Empire.
Run across the water to the
yeah.
Alaric.
Literally get off the boat and just run across the water, and nobody can really do anything.
Yep. But she's going to, before she goes, she wants to Alaric and say, thank you so much for being such a nice boy. And then she wants to go over to Bahn, and she wants to say, so, I had a good time all these guys with you. I could look you up if I come back to the surface after destroying the...
I'm hearing every other word. Is anybody else?
Yeah, Millie
hearing?
cut out.
Oh, sorry,
Okay.
my internet connection. Is that better?
It's a little better. I heard I'll look you up when, and then it stopped.
Destroying the Emperor?
Look me up after destroying
sorry.
the Emperor.
Bingo.
Okay.
Thanks. I would love to look up after I destroy the Empire.
Bond will just say, it's a date.
Excellent. All right, and I mentioned we can go over again all the kind of epilogue ending stuff for our characters whenever we do our full epilogue and recap. But otherwise, I think that is going to end this episode of Empire of the Ghouls, and that is going to end our campaign of Empire of the Ghouls as well. Thank you to Brandon, Christopher, Dory, Genocider, Jason, John, Marcus, Morgan, and Stan for playing in an insanely big game. And thank you to all the patrons for helping make these sessions happen. Shouts to Platinum patrons Joe, Will, Thomas, Dan, Brennan, Genocide, Eclectic, Roll, Plural, Christopher, Corey, Big Nut, John F, John L, Nathan, Chris, Counselor, Andrew, Stephanie, Jason, Lumpy Spuds, Warden, Harold, Unimo, LC, Tom, the Dogs, Caleb, Marcus, Hugo, Mirrodin, Mikos, and Ruby, and Gold patrons RPG, Papercast, Pretty Boy, and Yuma, Does It Lounge, Jerome, Nathan, Fesca, Tortoise, Scott, Rufus, Jerry, Glenn, and Mark. Thank you all very much for your support. We will do a final epilogue and recap session at some point. Otherwise, that's going to be it for Empire of the Ghouls.
Thank you. Thanks, everybody.
Awesome.
Thank you. See you guys.
Thank you. It was great.
Bye. Quite the privilege.
Finally, this feels like the proper
Right.
outro music.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
2 years in the making.
Okay. So, quick question: how long does that boat ride last?
Good question. No idea.
No idea.
An hour.
Narratively long enough.
Yes.